If you're a Windows user who's just starting to become familiar with macOS, then you're in the right place. In this video, I'll be talking about 5 areas where longtime Windows users can leverage what they know about Microsoft Windows to better understand macOS. Welcome to Hey Ivan, a channel where people ask a tech guy tech questions. In Microsoft Windows, there's a taskbar that by default appears at the bottom of the screen and runs the entire length of it. On the macOS, there is a similar thing called the dock. Let's talk about how they're related and what you might know in Windows that can help you on the Mac. In Windows, on the far left of the taskbar is the Start menu. The Start menu contains shortcuts to programs, and it also contains a few shortcuts that let you get into Windows settings. On the Mac, the top left corner of the screen is the Apple menu that lets you get into the Mac settings, and along the dock at the bottom of the Mac, one of those icons is Launchpad, which gives you shortcuts to programs that are installed on the Mac, just like what the taskbar does on Windows. Next to the Start menu on Windows is a search box. You can click in that search box and search for files, folders, programs, and settings. And on the Mac, in the top right corner of the screen, there is the Spotlight icon, which looks like a magnifying glass, and it lets you do exactly the same thing, but on the Mac. Next to the search box on Windows is a series of icons along the taskbar that let you launch programs that you've pinned to the taskbar. On macOS, this is called the dock. And by default, in macOS, you have shortcuts to some of the pre-installed applications, but you can customize it to be exactly what you need, just like you can on Windows. To the right of the taskbar on Windows is a small area called the System Tray, and this contains little icons that go directly to programs that are running in the background. In the macOS, you have the same thing in the top right corner of the screen on the menu bar. And to the right of the System Tray on Windows, you have a button that opens the notification area. On the Mac, this is called Notification Center, and you have an icon on the top right corner of the screen to do the same thing. In Windows, you can click on this icon here to open up the File Explorer, which shows you a list of all of the files and folders that exist on your computer. On macOS, it's the first icon on the dock, and it's called Finder. It does exactly the same thing that File Explorer does for you, showing you all of the files and folders on the Mac OS. Both Mac and Windows share the same idea of a desktop where you can save files and folders that are for the account that's logged in. They both have the same idea of a Documents folder, a Downloads folder, and more. In Windows, you can click in the search box and search for Control Panel. And on the Mac, you can go to the Apple menu and click on System Preferences, or you can click on the dock and click the gear icon for System Preferences. Both System Preferences and Control Panel share many things in common. You'll find power options and energy settings, touchpad and mouse settings. You'll also find keyboard and language settings. Both of them contain Wi-Fi and Bluetooth settings. You'll find desktop and screensaver options. You'll also find printers and more. In Windows, you can press Ctrl-Alt-Delete and choose to enter the Task Manager, or you can right-click on an empty part of the taskbar and open up the Task Manager directly to see a list of all of the processes that are running on the computer. In macOS, you can search for Activity Monitor, and you'll see that it looks very similar to what you have under Task Manager on Windows. With both of these applications, you can see the processes that are running, you can see how busy the CPU is, you can see the available memory, and of course you can select a task or process and choose to end it. Both Mac and Windows have a 3-finger shortcut that you can press to bring up a quick way to end task on a program that's not responding. On Windows, it's Ctrl-Alt-Delete, and on the Mac, it's Option-Command-Escape. On Windows, in the search box, you can type CMD for command and press enter, which brings up a command line interface where you can run particular commands. On macOS, it's called Terminal. Go to Spotlight and search for Terminal and press enter. Although the background color is different, both the command prompt and Terminal allow you to run commands at the command line from within each operating system. Both Terminal and command prompt let you get into your operating system and control it with command line instructions. And those are 5 areas that both Windows and macOS share in common. Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.